All right, this is 15.5. This is connecting transformations of linear functions with what we've been doing, which is transformations of quadratic functions. So it's the same exact thing. We're going to look at a slight difference. Of course, it's not going to have x squared in it, but if we look at this, f of x, so x plus 3. It is outside the parentheses, so it's going to be up 3. This one has a negative, so it's going to be negative x plus 4. So that negative tells me that it reflects over the x-axis. And this plus 4 that's in the parentheses tell me it's going to go left 4. It's the same thing as it was with quadratics. When we have 2f of x, so we have 2x minus 5. That's linear. I have a slope of 2, y-intercept of negative 5. So I'm going to begin at my negative 5, and I'm going to go up 2 over 1 and graph that line. Okay. And it's asking how does it compare to just f of x, which is our f of x is just y equals x. Well, that has a y-intercept. I'm just going to do it lightly, and it's going to go up 1 over 1, just so we can see how it affects when it comes to steepness. All right, so I can see my new graph is definitely a steeper mountain, so it's A. Number 2, this is going to be 1/2 f of x, so x minus 2. Well, that's not in y equals mx plus b form, so I need to change it. So I need to distribute. This is going to be g of x, which is also just y. 1/2 x, give that 1/2 to the negative 2, minus 1. So my b is negative 1, my slope is 1/2. Start at negative 1, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. Even though this question is not asking about the steepness, I want you to see that this one is not as steep. It's less steep than my y equals x. But it is asking about our y-intercept, which is now negative 1. So it is a smaller y-intercept. All right. So now we're going to look at writing, when it gives us the transformation, writing the equation. All right, so if I'm going to go up 3, that means that I'm just going to be adding 3. If I'm reflecting, then all I'm doing is negative x. If I have a compress, a factor of 1/2, I'm going to have 1/2 out front, and then left and right is in parentheses, so I'm going to do x, and to the right is 2. This one gives us the rule and gives us the equation and asks us to write the rule. Well, my plus 5 is in my parentheses, so I'm going left 5 units. Oh, sorry. Reflect across the x-axis, so I'm going to have a negative. I don't know if it's going to be in parentheses or not, because it's going to translate down, so that's just going to be outside parentheses. Go ahead and try number 10 and 11 on your own. We'll go ahead and pause the video. When you're done, push play and we'll go over it. All right, hopefully you attempted it. So g of x is, we have a stretch of a factor of 3, and then we're going to the right, so that's going to be in parentheses, 4.5. This one has a compress by a factor of 1/2. we have plus 7, that is left 7. And we have plus 4, which is up 4. All right, and the last thing is to look at an equation, and we're going to say what's happening to it. So for number 12, we have a compress, because it has 1/2, so B. And we have to shift to the right, because it's in parentheses, and it's a subtract 2. Number 13, we have a vertical stretch, so A. We have a shift to the left, so that is D. And then we have a shift down, which is G. Number 14, the only thing happening is the negative there, so it is a reflection. So once you try to do 15 and 16, and push pause, and when you're done, push play, and we'll go over it. All right, hopefully you went over it. So we have a -1, which is a shift to the right. We have a +5, which is a shift up. For this one, we have a 1/6, which is a compress. And then we have a -3, which is a shift down. All right, hopefully no problems with that. It was kind of applying exactly what we've been learning, but applying it to linear. All right, so you have homework tonight over 15.5. Needs to be turned in tomorrow. Tomorrow we are doing a review. So just do the review for this packet, and I can send you the key if you want to check your answers. There won't be a video. And then on Friday we're taking a test on it, so you need a plan to come after school either Friday or Monday to take your test. If you're going to be here back on Monday, then you can take the test on Monday. All right, if you have any questions, send them my way.